Okay, let's try it.
All right, today we're going to be learning about weather. When you think about weather, you think about storms. What's a big storm that you can think of that happens right here in Minnesota sometimes?
Tornadoes?
You're right, tornadoes. Today we're going to be learning about tornadoes and how they work, what they can do. So when you think about a tornado, if one were happening right now and you were standing outside and it was far away, of course, so you'd be safe, what happens to the trees and the air around you?
They start to move back and forth?
You're right, they start to move back and forth. And what makes them move back and forth?
The wind?
The wind. You're right. Tornadoes are big windstorms, so they're caused by a lot of wind. If you were to describe wind, what would it look like?
I don't know. I don't think it looks like anything.
You're right, because can you see wind?
No.
You can see wind move things, but you can't see wind.
No.
So if a tornado is caused by wind, how come you can see a tornado?
Maybe because of the stuff that it picks up off the ground?
Right, because of the stuff it picks up off the ground. Today we're going to make our own real life tornado in a bottle to kind of see how it works. Are you ready to do that?
Yes.
Excellent. So what you're going to do first is take the cap off of the water bottle and you're going to fill it about 3/4 full.
How far is that?
So about 3/4 full would be up here. Because if the bottle were divided into 4 equal parts, 3 of them would be about right here.
Okay. Should I pour this water in there?
Yep. Pour it slowly. A little bit higher. Excellent. And you can set the pitcher right to your right. Nice job. So when we put the water in the bottle, that represents the air, which we can't see. It's clear, right?
Yep.
Right. So now we're going to add a little bit of food coloring. Maybe 1 drop would be good. That's okay. We have a lot of color.
Sorry.
That's no problem. We'll just have a very colorful funnel. So now that we've added a little bit of color, the color represents the molecules in the atmosphere, which makes clouds visible, right?
Okay.
Molecules come from exhaust from cars. It comes from smoke from factories and other things in the air. Okay? So the green represents what makes up our atmosphere and those molecules.
Okay.
So now you're going to go ahead and take the red construction paper.
Okay.
Okay? And this is going to represent debris. Have you ever heard of debris?
Is that the stuff that flies around the tornado?
You're right. It is the stuff that flies around in a tornado. When a tornado happens, it moves along the ground. Okay? It comes down from the sky and moves along the ground. Well, if there's something in the way, like a house or a building or even just trees.
I'm sorry, I don't mean it. Should I cut these up now?
Just one moment, please.
Okay.
So as it's moving through some of those things, what do you think happens to it?
It gets picked up.
It does get picked up. It gets crumbled into smaller pieces, and the tornado goes ahead and picks those up. Now you can go ahead and cut your paper into 10 small squares. Excellent. So we have our wind or our air. We have the molecules from the atmosphere. And now we're going to add in the debris. So can you put the debris into the plastic bottle, please?
Sure.
And go ahead and put the cap on. Tight, excellent. I'm just going to double check. Nice. And there's our tornado.
It is?
What's missing?
Not doing anything.
Right, it's not doing anything. So with a real tornado, the wind starts to move in a circular motion. How are we going to get that wind moving circular?
I'm not sure.
We're going to shake it in a circular motion. So I want you to do that and see what happens in the center of the bottle.
Okay.
So shake it really fast, really fast, really fast, and stop.
Oh, wow.
What do you see?
The paper flying around
Where at?
at the bottom.
At the bottom. Did you see anything in the center
Yes.
of the bottle?
Yeah.
What did it look like?
Debris.
Was there anything else? Why don't you try it one more time?
Okay.
And really look in the center of that bottle and see if you can see anything else.
Funnel.
A funnel, you're right. Which is what happens when the wind gets moving really fast in a tornado. And as it moves around, it picks up more and more debris. If it picks up more and more debris, what do you think happens to that tornado?
It gets bigger.
It gets bigger and bigger. Once a tornado stops, because they eventually do, what do you think happens to that debris? Does it just fly away and never come back?
No, it just falls on the ground.
It falls on the ground in different places. So that is how a tornado grows, how it moves, and how it works.